Okay, it's my pleasure now to bring in our second evaluator for the day, evaluating Kerry's speech, Ken Smith. Please help me welcome Ken Smith. Thank you, Ken. And welcome fellow Toastmasters and especially Kerry. I love this project. I love this book, Storytelling. It's one of the ones that I've purchased to do again for my fourth advanced communicator bronze. I like telling stories and I like to improve myself and I like hearing stories. You know, Abraham Lincoln got his speaking skills by listening to and then being the storyteller of his town, Springfield. People would come from miles around to hear stories. And I think you've got the knack for telling stories. You had a real nice aw shucks style that fit this story very well. You told us about a journey from Kansas to Nebraska to the Black Hills and finally to needing a mule to plow and getting a mule. That's one point at which I would suggest the one thing you could add is a longer pause. The point of a joke is for people to laugh. And if you don't give them time to laugh, they don't. I've heard that the point at which you stop your pause is just as the third round of laughter begins. Some people get it right away. Some people get it a moment later. And the rest, the third round, are people who are laughing because everyone else if they didn't get it at all. So don't wait for that one to go through. But give us the time to laugh. There were 2 points at which you could have done that, and that was describing the mule egg, and then when the son said, "There goes the mule egg," after you described the hare taking off. And we need a moment to process some images, because the images were great. And that was one of the points, was to paint good visual images for us. And we could see that journey all the way through, see the coconut and the hare and husband and wife talking and all of these things. But we're processing it as you're speaking. So remembering a good story, slow it down a little bit, and that would have gotten you through the time frame as well. So you asked me to pay special attention to your voice projection. That was very strong. And I don't think you really needed to modulate that. Enunciation was right for this story. I would need to pay attention to that in a different kind of story. But your country bumpkin style of speaking was appropriate for this, but you appropriately did not enunciate some words that in another story would. All in all, great speech. Look forward to more from this book and many others. Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator.